Getting ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue it. Is that I Love Lucy?
Yeah.
It is, right?
Is that right?
Was I Love Lucy ever put into color?
Yes.
So
it was like the
did
last
it start
season.
off in? So the last season was in color, right? It wasn't
the
like
weirdest thing. Yeah.
It didn't get put into color later.
No.
It was just color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I knew that shit.
Yeah. It's so weird.
People love Lucille Ball.
Yeah,
She
man.
was supposed to be. She's like iconic as hell. Because I just remember watching that show thinking it was funny as fuck.
You thought it was funny?
I thought it was super funny
yeah,
because I was super young, and I know they did a lot of physical comedy on
Yeah.
it. So if I don't understand what's going on as a kid, if you're throwing pies in somebody's face, that's just
That's just
hilarious.
funny. Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
I don't
funny.
give a-
Right.
But even my mom was laughing because she can't understand English.
Yeah, so same here.
But if she saw a white lady get a pie in her face,
That's funny. That's funny.
she would crack up.
It's funny. Yeah. I mean, it's just every time like someone says like, if you could invite anyone to a dinner, dead or alive, who would you invite? And I always put Lucille Ball.
You put Lucille Ball.
Hell yeah, nigga, what the fuck? Why not?
I would never expect you to put Lucille Ball.
Why?
You got 3. Okay, I'm gonna ask you that question
All
right now,
cool.
man.
Do it.
You have 3 people that you need to invite to a dinner, that you can invite to a dinner. Who would those 3 people be?
Okay. First one would be Lucille Ball, man.
Okay.
Lucille Ball.
Weird, but okay.
I would invite Malcolm X. And
You choosing those ones right now, man. You try to get people to like you and shit. Malcolm X. You would
People
not
don't
invite
like Malcolm X,
You
man.
would not invite Malcolm X. Okay, go ahead. Fine. Lucille Ball, Malcolm X. Who else?
and Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy. You talking about Jenny McCarthy's sister? No, I'm sorry, cousin.
Are they really related?
I think they're actually related, man.
Fact check.
Hold on, let me look that shit up real quick.
Yeah, let me think.
Ray, is the camera even on right now, Ray? It is, right? Yeah. Flip that screen over to me real quick.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is, just in case. I ain't trying to fuck up on this one.
fuck. What?
Was it? You said Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, her and Jenny McCarthy are related because Jenny McCarthy is actually really funny. She's goofy.
Yeah.
I think that runs in their family, man.
I used to have a hot crush on her when she
didn't,
was on
man?
Singled Out on MTV. Remember that show?
5 things you didn't know about Melissa McCarthy's family tree. You're uploading to see.
And the number one is Jenny McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy. Let's see this.
And the second one is the McCarthy era.
Too bad I got this 56K modem internet.
That ISDN.
God damn, dude. Yes, it's true that Melissa and Jenny McCarthy are first cousins, not even distant relatives.
Why aren't they why haven't they gotten down in a movie?
Is Jenny McCarthy an actress, though? I thought she was a model and a personality.
Personality.
I don't think she
true.
ever went into acting, though, per se.
I've never seen her in anything else besides Singled Out.
What the fuck is Single?
You remember Singled Out? Where like a bunch of people in the crowd and like randomly chosen, and then you're like on the stage is a game board, and then you ask questions to the person behind the wall.
I gotta look that shit up.
Singled Out. You don't remember this?
I don't remember Singled Out. I remember, do you remember the Cindy Margolis show, though?
Cindy Margolis.
It came out like...
Singer?
Cindy Margolis was not a singer. She was just badass lady. She was a blonde girl. That was back in the day when I used to like really like white chicks. But it was after Mad TV. So Mad TV would show, and then the Melissa and the Cindy Margolis show would come out after that late night TV
You
shit.
were up late jerking.
I was absolutely. I don't think I was old enough where I knew about jerking at the time. But
Like
I was rubbing Ninja Turtle sheets. Singled Out is a dating game show which originally ran on MTV. See, that's why I didn't have MTV.
you didn't have MTV?
Nah, man. I didn't have any cable or nothing.
Huh.
I didn't have any type of cable. So when I was younger, everybody would talk about these cable shows. I would have to have the homies recorded on tape.
Not even you didn't have like a bootleg black box or
My friends did, so I would have to go over and watch it there. But I didn't have it at my house, though. Yeah, my family didn't believe in stealing. My father was a pastor.
shit. It was stealing, wasn't it? That's what that black box was.
Yeah, that shit
Oh,
was straight up stealing, dude. If I got caught with that shit, my dad would have beat my fucking ass, man.
Damn, he has a straight edge.
Happy fucking New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
That's right. Happy New
2009.
Year. Merry Christmas. It all passed up. It kind of went by super fucking
So
fast, man.
man. The first week of January is already
What'd you do for New Year's?
New Year's, I spent some time with my girlfriend and her family in Utah.
Look at that.
St. George. It was so nice, man.
How many black people were there?
There were none. Ask me how many Tongan people were there.
They have a huge Tongan community out there?
Huge Tongan.
Yo, actually, you know what?
Huge Mormon Tongan population there.
I heard. Actually, I didn't hear. I actually saw this on Gangland. I heard there's a huge like Tongan Crip community out in fucking
Utah?
In like Utah. Like,
What?
Like
I believe it.
I guess it's because of that Mormon Connect. They moved out there or something like
Right.
that. But I'm not sure if it was Crips or Bloods or whatever. But it's some kind of huge Tongan gang community out there.
I know that a gang community, but I know they have a huge community for sure.
Dude, Tongan people make black people look small, dude.
They do.
Tongan people are huge, man.
They all look like freaking.
Like if Tongan people did a 23andMe, it would just be a boulder and a mountain.
So true, dude.
Like who was your great uncle? Mount Everest.
I know.
That's how they're fucking
They're
huge.
huge, dude. They have big ass calves, man. Yeah, they have.
It's with Tongan,
Samoan, yeah.
Like, is it Maori? Like, is it Maori? No.
Moa.
Samoan and Tongan people, dude. There's like there's
I don't know.
big ass Samoan and Tongan people, dude. They just have like they're made to beat people's ass
And play football.
and play football.
Yeah.
You would see those fucking Tongan dudes on the football team, and they completely look like they have 6 kids, but they're only 14 years old.
Yeah. It's true, man. It's true. They're so nice.
There was I think it was Christian Brothers out in Sacramento. They got in trouble because I think they recruited a couple of Tongan kids that were recruited into their football team, and I think they got in trouble because they were like 22 or some shit like that, and they were like impersonating a bunch of high schoolers or some shit like that.
foul,
It might have been Christian Brothers. I'm not sure if you go to that school, but I think that's what happened. Though.
Oh, Christian Brothers is a school.
It's a school. It's a private school, and they had a dope ass football team. But I think
For some reason, I was thinking of like 2 white Christian brothers.
No. Christian
reason.
Brothers was a school, and they were like recruiting people or some shit. But a lot of high schools do that shit
Oh,
though.
for sure, dude. Like Artesia High School, like in Lakewood, California, whatever. Like James Harden went there, Malik Story. They like were a powerhouse, and then they finally got caught, and Scott Perry got
Was like
fired.
James Harden like 32 when he what?
That nigga's 38. He is 38. Yeah, he's 38.
You remember the basketball player that I fucked with the most, but he had the worst fucking career because
Hold
of his
on.
kneecaps.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your boy.
You know what I'm
Oden.
talking about, right?
Yeah.
Fucking mother.
Where is he? He's a coach now, I think.
Is he a coach?
Yeah, he has
he
to
tried
be.
to come back, but then his knees kept on blowing out. I heard it's because one foot was shorter than the other.
Actually, that's true.
Is it?
That is true.
I heard it was. And so
That's
like
true.
that unevenness caused him to slam on his knees really hard and
Yeah.
it blew out his knees.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But
yeah.
dude, in college ball, that dude was a force to be reckoned with.
I can't believe because he was a force to be reckoned with. That's why you were so obsessed with him.
I loved him.
Because how much he just dominated and demolished and like
Because I feel like during that time too, the strong big man was disappearing, and he was one of those people too. And he wasn't big enough to be like a dominant center because he was a power forward, right?
was he?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think he was a.
But he would bully his fucking way in, dude. And I fucking loved watching that dude play. But
That's,
he just kept blowing out his shit. And I thought it was so weird that a 40-year-old man was still in college.
it'd be like that, man.
Dude, Greg Oden looked like a dude that need therapy. He just got that look like he has
Neanderthal, dude.
He just got that look, man.
Yeah.
Looks like a nice ass dude. It's funny now because now that time has passed, he actually looks his age.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now he just looks his age.
Yeah.
But he's looked like that since he was 18 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah. I remember him playing basketball or seeing him play in the court next to us in Las Vegas. Like that dude made everyone look like his stepchild. It was just all bad.
I wonder how big. I can't even. So he was 7 feet. So he was a big man, dude. I thought he was a little smaller. He was 7 feet, 273
legit.
pounds, and he played a center. I thought he played power forward because of the way he moved. He was quick.
Yeah, he was super quick.
Oh man, I fucking love this dude, man. Yo, shout out to Greg Oden, man. I was
Wherever you
rooting
are.
for you. I was actually rooting for a lot of centers at the time because I love centers, man.
Who else was there?
That fucking dumbass kid from the Lakers.
Who, Travis Knight?
No, he got his career ruined. I think he was talking mad shit to Jordan. Oh no, I'm not talking about him. I'm sorry. We're talking about fucking
You think Andrew Bynum?
Andrew Bynum that broke his leg during fucking or he hurt his knee bowling.
Bowling. God.
I was a big Biden because I saw it when him and Shaq went at it.
Oh yeah, that was hype.
Right? That
was
when
so
him
fun.
and Shaq were going back and forth, I was like, that kid's the future.
Yeah.
And right when I said that, his career ended.
Yeah, because he was go bowling. He was feeling himself and slipped. That's
Exactly.
crazy.
Exactly.
He'd be 7 feet tall and bowl.
I don't know why he's bowling in the first place.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing bowling? 7 feet people don't bowl.
No.
And what's the size of your bowling ball? Like 30 pounds of shit?
Seriously, man.
The fuck?
The length of that freaking stretch to get to the lane is like what? One
I
step
don't
for
know.
them?
I'm not trying to see no fucking like 7 foot person bowl. I tell him to get the fuck out. Even if he gives me
You know who's
business.
a really good bowler?
Who?
Was Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa.
He's an amazing bowler. Amazing. If you want to see amazing bowler,
Why is he bowl?
I don't know.
Do rappers bowl?
Him, I don't know.
I thought bowling was like an old white person sport, or
on
like
TV, on ESPN, it looks like it.
or like a Korean church
But
sport.
when you go for yourself, you know, you see them.
Yeah.
And by them, I mean rappers.
What the fuck? I didn't know rappers bowl.
Yeah, man, look him up. He's dope.
Wiz Khalifa bowling.
Wiz Khalifa, him and his whole Taylor gang, they go out to Pins in Studio City.
What?
Yeah, every Wednesday night. And they bowl.
Yo, first video that pops up: Pins, feet, Taylor gang.
See, told you. Told you.
What the fuck? So this fool does Muay Thai and he bowls.
Yep.
That's
I
what
was
happens.
like, yo, Jabril. Because that's his real name.
Oh, really?
I was like, my name is Khalif.
Oh shit, you bowled.
Yeah. And he's just like, ha. It's turkey.
He's like, ha.
Chevy Woods, get this.
Did you say what's up to him? Is he really nice?
He's super nice.
You're actually really good at that. When you see a celebrity, you're actually not afraid to say hi.
I don't know. Yeah, some people.
And you don't do it in a very obnoxious way. You just say hi. You tell them, you fuck with this shit. And then
Yeah.
you go about your way. I can't do it. I get weird and shit.
Yeah. What was the last time that happened to you? Oh, Nia Long. That was
That's
your last
right.
one.
I saw Nia Long and I held her hand extra long. I did. I was at Sundance and I saw Nia Long. And I shook her hand and I said, I masturbated to you so much as a kid. You have no idea. I'm fucking kidding. I didn't say that shit. No, but I shook her hand.
Definitely did masturbate to Nia Long.
Oh,
though.
100%, dude. Nia
Yeah,
Long's
dude.
bad as fuck. She's still bad, man.
She's definitely bad, man.
Yeah, like I held her hand. I did that to two people. I did that to Tatiana Ali.
Oh, yeah,
And I
yeah,
also
yeah.
did to Nia Long, who surprisingly looked like they could be related.
Yeah.
But I held Tatiana Ali's
your
hand super fucking long, and I just didn't say anything.
What was that?
This was at a club event or some shit like that.
Oh, okay, because she has like a Asian.
I heard she has a thing
fashion.
for like Asian dudes or some
Yeah,
shit. But
right.
she's friends with a couple of my friends' stereotypes. So stereotypes, I'm saying like we homies and stuff, but we text back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
If you do some YouTube search.
If you do a YouTube, you see me with the stereotypes. No, but they're really dope dudes, and they're friends with Tatiana Ali and John Street. He introduced me to Tatiana Ali, and all I could think about was Ashley Banks, and I just
Just that.
yeah.
Tied up
Yo,
shirt.
you remember when Tatiana Ali had a single?
Oh, yeah. Daydreaming.
You do that shit hella fast.
Dude, remix. Yeah, man.
Oh, dude, I
She had
bet
this, I forgot what the second song on that single was.
I remember she was on a sailboat looking hella sexy though.
What? I don't remember that.
Tatiana, the music video.
I don't remember the music video. Damn, I'm going down memory lane now. You know
Yo,
who's better than Tatiana Ali, though?
What if I say the lyrics right now? Could you sing it?
No.
All day long I think of you. I can't even think of things to do. Wishing all of my daydreams come true.
No, I can't. Don't remember it.
All I'm thinking about is lie down every night, talking sweet
Oh,
and
yeah.
looking fine.
Right.
But that's not the song.
What? That's not Daydreaming?
No. On the sweet, sweet fantasy, baby.
What the fuck?
That's a different song.
Yeah.
But that's what it sounds like to me.
She had I forgot what her second single was.
She had a second single?
Yeah, dude.
But Tatiana Ali was a shit though.
Yeah, I was thinking of Maya. 'Cause I definitely masturbated to Maya.
Yo, remember
I had
when
to
we
wait for Cisco to get off the stage in that music video, and it's just her in a like Chinese robe, and her leg would show out. I'm like, damn.
It's kind of weird when you kind of jack off to these ladies and then you see them in person as a young person, not anymore as an adult. I do not do that
Clarify
anymore,
that, bro.
I absolutely do not do that
Pee Wee
anymore.
Herman that shit.
Fucking what's it called? Tyra Banks. We saw Tyra Banks at the
Bro.
Korean barbecue.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it because she was my first nut. And
Do you remember
the
first time you jacked off? How old were you?
I was like, I must have been 12, 11, 12, 13.
That was your first nut?
Yeah, because I remember I had like the college rule bound notebook, and I would cut pictures of Tyra Banks and glue them into this notebook and just look at them. And she had this one photo of her in a pink bikini on the swimsuit edition. I know you remember this one.
Of course, everybody knows that one.
Yeah, that
she was
one.
bad as fuck.
Yeah, and I splooged. Or
You kids don't even know how fucking lucky you are. Do you have any idea the fucking journey it took for us to masturbate to women? This motherfucker had the fucking the children's scissor, the one that you can't cut your skin on.
Left-handed, dude.
The left-handed scissor.
Shidoma cut.
And he had to cut that shit out. And he was so ashamed of himself, he put it into a notebook so it looks like he's studying.
Exactly. That's exactly my game plan.
And then he opened this shit up and he whacked off to Tyra Banks the cutout of a notebook.
Yeah.
That's how hard it was. You guys have it so lucky. You just go on Google right now. You look up pie recipe and a pussy comes out. The fuck?
And she had those hazel eyes. Oh, man. She's
Lucky,
so beautiful.
Dude. So what were you doing in Utah over the New Year?
Utah, just like playing picklebell.
The fuck is pickleball?
Pickleball
bro?
is fucking fun, dude.
Yo, I gotta tell you something,
fuck
man.
what anyone says.
You could tell this to Dia as much as you want. Dia is the whitest person I've ever met in my life.
I'm not gonna argue that. I'm not gonna argue that.
I've never heard of pickleball. I'm pretty sure it's fun. I just don't know what it is. I just found out that shit where you throw the beanbag into the hole.
Oh shit, yeah, fucking cornhole.
That's what that. See, you in with
Cornhole.
you in with the white people, dude.
I mean, if you hang around, Silver Lake long enough, they all have like these cornhole shits in front of their cafes.
I don't know what the rules are, but I do enjoy playing it though. I just throw that shit in there.
Yeah, I just know if you like make it through the hole
Or it lands on the platform.
yeah, you can like knock them off or some shit.
Yeah.
But I found my Coobs.
Coobs, what's that?
That's the game you said you like, you and Mario.
Oh, Coobs, that's right.
with the
I
blocks.
didn't actually play.
That's white as fuck. That's a Viking game. Vikings used to play that
really?
game. Yeah.
That's not white. That's cultural, bro. Viking is cultural. When I say white, I mean white American. I think people get that confused. When I say white people, we're talking about white Americans. If you're European, if you're fucking like in Sweden or whatever, I don't know anything about that culture. So when we say white, we're talking about white Americans.
Oh shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Hey, that's cultural, bro. What you talking about? That's cultural as fuck.
That's pretty culture, yeah.
Yeah.
Coobs. It's called Coobs.
That's called
Koobz.
Yeah.
Coobs.
I didn't actually get to play it. I just I was taking photos of it.
And you liked it.
I liked it. It looked really fun.
Yeah. Why didn't you play?
Because I was too busy taking photos. I was like in my photo mode at the point.
I
So
get it.
I was doing the whole vacation thing, taking photos, and I was into editing and shooting. So by the
Coobs.
time I was done taking photos, everybody was done playing Coobs.
Wiffle ball is fun. It's like tennis. It's like that little wiffle ball. A pickleball, I mean, with a wiffle ball.
Yeah.
And just these fat ass paddles. Like a low ass net. It's fun.
What's the point of Coobs? I mean, not Coobs. What's it called?
Pickleball?
Yeah.
It's like tennis, pretty much. Like exactly like tennis. Just with a different ball and a racket.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. But it's just more I mean, it can get intense. Like they have like the top rated players in Utah.
Oh my god.
It sounds ridiculous, I know.
Do they get paid? Are they paid athletes?
Yeah, yeah.
Get the fuck outta here,
by
dude.
like you get sponsored.
If that shit's in the Olympics, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's not. It's not. It's not fucking like what's that shit?
Shuffleboard.
Yeah.
I don't understand the concept of dude. Shuffleboard got super popular. People
Yeah.
didn't know about that shit until these Olympics.
Because the little hipster team, that little was it Korea?
Oh,
or
was
Japan?
Was it? Oh, I know where the interference is coming from. It's from your telephone, bro.
Whoopsie.
That's what it was. Put that shit on airplane. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, so it wasn't the laptop. Yeah, remember the girl? She had like the big ass glasses, and she was like the captain of that. What's the shit called? Shuffleboard? No, curling.
Curling. That's what it's called. Curling.
Yeah, and she was like, coaching her two players, doing the fucking scrubbing the ice. It just looked cool because she.
Dude, that shit looked like someone was trying to erase their past. That's how hard they were going at it.
Try to sort of like live.
Yeah.
To survive another day.
But I heard that the when they do that, it slows it down.
So they're creating like
friction or something.
Yeah,
so that it actually
sense.
slows it down. I thought they were doing that to make it go faster.
Because they're going fucking fast. Shit.
Because I thought they were heating it up to make it more slick or some shit, but it actually slows it down or something.
Heating it up. Yeah, currently.
So you went to Utah.
Went hiking. Went to Canary Falls with a little stand. What's those shits called? With like the marble.
Is that the thing that everybody goes and takes pictures of?
Yep.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that thing. And just chilling, read books, man. Next to the pool. It was
You
snowing
read a
out
lot,
there.
man. Like honestly, like every time I see your Instagram stories, I'm like, this motherfucker don't read. But but you really do.
Yeah.
And that shit annoys me because I'm supposed to read too, but I never read.
I'm just making up time, dude.
Like you keep reading and shit. I'm like, bro, put that shit off your Instagram.
Reading is hard. Like reading
is hard.
It gets hard. I feel like it's more difficult. I feel like I just can't retain information. Like I want it to like be in my bones so that I can make sense of it and share it if it means sense to me. But it seems like nothing makes sense to me. I don't know if I'm fucking getting dementia or some shit or just like.
Some people get enraptured into books, and I think that's the hard part.
You mean like the Harry Potter people?
Yeah, I'm trying to get enraptured into a book.
Yeah.
And that's like I have 2 books that I've been trying to read that I know will help further my career. Haven't gone past the first page. Save the Cat.
Mm-hmm.
I somehow wrote a script without reading Save the Cat. You know?
Right.
Still made it happen. I don't give a fuck. But
Yeah.
I know Save the Cat would help me, structure my ideas because I'm bad at structure. So I'm very good at writing out ideas in terms of like thought, and I know what I want in it, but I don't know how to put it into a story that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I want a motherfucker to die.
Right.
I know the jokes.
By the third act. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it flow where it kind of translates over to an audience. And that's where books like Save the Cat will come in.
I'm like laughing already and crying because I want to know what your second book is. What is it? I don't want to know what it is.
Oh, the one I bought you that I should have read with you. The screenwriter one.
Iowa Standard?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to be some
I read like 3
random
pages of that. Nah,
like
man.
1984 or some shit.
No, I remember when Facebook just started popping up, and I think like the thing that irritated me the most, because when I was younger, I used to get irritated by everything.
Same.
But there was this dude, I knew for a fact, this guy's the dumbest motherfucker on earth, right? I know for a fact this fool cannot read. Like, I shit you not, I know he can't read. And he put on his Facebook, he says, current book I'm reading, Mein Kampf.
Yikes.
Talking about the Hitler fucking, I was like, bro, and I was like, bro, put that shit down. You do not read it. And I wrote that shit. That fool deleted it, and he messaged me. He was so mad. He was like, bro, why you gotta fucking call me out on that shit, bro? I was like, do you know what Mein Kampf is, dude? All right. He goes, nah.
It's the first book next to me, dog.
That's just a testimony to the type of colorful people I used to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
What'd you do
not funny.
for Christmas?
Christmas? What'd I do at Christmas? Oh, I just went to my grandma's house. She passed away last year.
Rest in peace, Grandma.
Rest in peace, Big Mama. Just finalizing some stuff, picking up some furniture, some dressers that are still at the house before the buyers, swoop the place. Drama, skeletons.
House drama.
House drama, fucking, I go in the closet and I find a stash of photos. Can't go there. But little nudies from the 70s.
Oh God, dude.
Nudies from the 70s. It just doesn't make any sense. And then there's a picture of some cousins.
Dude, I'd be
Wait,
so
in that
upset.
context, that's kind of weird. Let me clarify that.
Let's listen.
Yeah, my cousins aren't nudies in the 70s. No. My uncle just has some nudies from the 70s, and he has some kids. Shit, this is going weird.
Real. This is going way back.
This is pictures of his children. Man, god damn it.
Okay, you know what it is?
School pictures. Help me out here. God damn, it's like, those pictures, like school pictures, mixed in. Fuck, this is not working.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what you're saying.
Help me out.
This is what it is. His uncle was a pedophile.
I'm laughing because that's funny and it's also true.
Okay, welcome to the Genius Brain Podcast.
Yo,
People, where shit gets
what's
real.
up?
Are you for real?
Yeah, man.
Is he like?
I don't give a fuck about him. Like, he's a pedophile, dude. He wrecked my family. I don't give a shit.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Well, fuck that guy then.
Yeah, man.
Fuck. What's his name?
Actually, he's not a pedophile. He's just because there's so many degrees to what is it when you become a sexual sex offender?
Oh, he's a red dot guy.
Yeah, he's a red dot guy. Was it Madison?
I forgot what's called the Susie dot or something.
The Susie dot.
It's like when you get that the red
Yeah, when you
dot.
put your zip code in and you see all those little pins pop up and
You get that red dot. I forgot what you're called. What's called? See, if you guys look at my Google search and shit, you're gonna be surprised because I only put in keywords. Because what I'm gonna type in right now to find this out is red dot
sex
rapist.
Oh.
And it says rapists explain themselves on Reddit.
I don't want to know that. I'm kind of curious about that.
Let me tell you why I rape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on a second, man. Everybody got a reason why they do stuff. Let me tell you why I rape.
Oh my God.
Sex offender tracker app. I forgot what it's called though.
Is that Masson.com? Oh, that's not Masson.com. Is when you could like see if like your lover
the website to know where sex offenders are. Megan.com? Ray, what is it?
It's Megan's Law, isn't it?
Megan's Law. Damn, that sucks if your name is Megan. Wait, probably named
Probably.
after a child named Megan.
Ray knows what's up with it, dude.
Ray is our.
Okay, why are people asking
consultant?
this type of shit? Like, it's funny because with Google, there's like the stuff that people frequently ask. I'm wondering if somebody's asking this question because they're scared for their kids, or it's because they're the rapist.
Right.
Can a level 3 sex offender live to your school? What is it? What is a tier 3 sex offender? And then they're gonna find out.
Tier 3? Yeah, I need to find out what tier my uncle's in.
So tier 3 offense includes any sex offense for which a person has been convicted or an attempt or conspiracy to commit such an offense that involves 1, non-parental kidnapping of a minor, a sexual act with another by force or threat, and I'm too lazy to click the rest.
Then my uncle's a tier 3 for sure.
Oh, he's at tier 3.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
It's weird having that be a part of your family. Like, how do you deal with that shit? Do you just delete them out of your life? Like, you don't even...
Yeah, because I didn't really have a relationship with them. I mean, he was always that uncle that would never attend family gatherings. Like, he would show up after the fact when people were, like, driving back onto the freeway to go home. You would see him, like, just looking like a scavenger in the desert. And my dad would be like, hey, you good? He's like, yeah, I'm good. He's like, you need some money? He's like, you got some. And then it's like, okay,
What the hell?
here's some money. And it's like, all right, cool. And then just drive off. And then my dad's silent. And then you get older and you're like, oh shit, my fucking dad, like, just was looking up to his big bro, you know? He still has that.
Oh, it's still
in
his
that
older
lens.
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try talking into the mic.
Shit!
There you go.
There you go.
And try to put that shit
I'm
right.
gonna look this way. I can move this shit.
Yeah, you can just move it
There
more
you
forward
go.
toward it. There you go. Yeah.
There you go. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. All right, cool. Yeah. So, I mean, pretty much deleted, but it also affects me because it affects my dad.
Yeah. So your dad has a he's still the baby brother to him.
Yeah.
And so in that type of way, he can't really shed the fact that he looks up to him no matter how much of a fuck up he is. See, that's so interesting because I feel like that's the thing that parents have with their children, right? So no matter how much that kid is a fuck up, they always say, that's still my baby, and they always want to do right by them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, just even recently, I found out, I think I told you this, that my grandma had a kid before Charles.
Oh, shit.
Dad put his name out there, whatever, fucking Charles, whatever. Fucking nigga. And that baby, I forgot, it was some crazy Southern black name.
Like Juniper or some shit.
Like, something like that.
A guy?
Was it I think it was a girl.
A girl.
Yeah, a girl before her first living firstborn.
Clementine. That's her name. Clementine.
Something like that. Yeah. The baby, my grandma went to go work, dropped off the baby. The baby bit off the nipple off the bottle and choked on the nipple.
I thought you were going to say the baby bit off your grandma's nipples. I was like, Grandma Boyd, no, man. I was like, the baby bit off your grandma's nipples, and then your grandma choked the baby to death. She was like,
and that's why Charles is.
And then she just choked your auntie to death and fucking threw her in a swamp with a bunch of alligators.
Oh no. Okay. Maybe Oakland. No, not Oakland.
So it was the nipple of the bottle.
Yeah, nipple of the bottle that the baby choked on. And having Charles was kind of like her redemption. I'm not going to let go of this baby by any means because God gifted me the opportunity to be a mother. So he became a drug addict. Fucking, yeah. That dude relied heavily on my grandma.
Till this day.
Until she passed away, yeah.
Jeez.
But even to this day, yeah, because he got caught, we went back to jail because, what was it? he forgot to update his papers to notify where he lives.
Okay.
And my grandma was always updating for him. So she couldn't do it this year.
Oh, so when you are a sex offender, you have to constantly let them know where you go.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, with papers, yeah.
And he wasn't doing that.
He wasn't doing that.
Oh,
apparently my
shit.
grandma was doing that this whole time.
As an adult?
As an adult, dude. Yeah, he's like 68, 65, some shit like that. It's crazy, Joe.
How old was your grandma when she passed away?
81, 82.
As an 81-year-old, she was doing everything
from 75 or however long, I know.
Yo, that's fucking wild, man.
Deadbeat.
What in the world?
That's why I don't care.
And so your dad he's still trying to garner a relationship with him though.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard because like he's like, you know, when he gets out, because he's actually getting out next month and the house is not going to be there because my uncle thought that he was going to get my grandma's house, but they're selling it.
Yeah.
And he's like, where am I going to live? It's like, he's 68. You should have found that shit 30 years ago. What are you talking about? But so he's so stuck in that mindset.
He should get like Social Security and shit though, right?
Maybe, I don't know. After becoming a sex offender, maybe get them shits revoked.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that type of shit, dude.
I know. It sucks that I have to kind of like, maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of do because my uncle's a fucking whatever.
It's weird because like I don't know. I don't have too many family here. You know what I mean? I just got my older brother. I have a couple cousins. One lives out in Jersey, and the other one lives out in San Antonio, Texas, I believe. And then I have my aunt and uncle. And that's it. And everybody else in Korea. My mom's kind of like cold-blooded and shit. So we got some relatives out in Korea. So like typically with like Korean people, if you go back to Korea, you have relatives there. You better make damn sure you say hi. You pay your respects. You say hello. This is what my mom says verbatim, right? Like in Korean. She translated. I asked my mom because I'm planning to go to Korea next year. I go, yo, do I have to go say hi to all your relatives? She goes, they haven't called me in years. They're fucking dead to me.
Oh, shit.
I was like, cold-blooded.
Damn.
Yo, my mom's cold-blooded as fuck. She goes, maybe the only people that you should say hi to are like this person and that person. I'm like, other than that, she goes, just have fun. It's your vacation.
Damn, your mom's a rogue.
She's fucking savage as hell, dude.
That's tight.
So that's how she's always been, man.
Less headache, man.
So holidays for you must be kind of like, God, must be a fucking headache, dude.
It's a mad headache, dude. It's like, it's funny like growing up and going to my grandma's house and seeing my cousins, my uncles and all that shit. And like, no, I have a family. Like I know you guys,
Yeah.
but I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And then you become an adult and the shit gets real and you're like, this family is a lie. Like, what? I don't even know you guys like I used to know you. And it sucks. So like now I'm like trying to deal with believing that I don't really have a family. Like, that I thought I did have before. So it's weird. It's fucking weird.
You have, I mean, I know your mom. If you guys don't know the backstory to Khalif's thing is, Khalif's mom is Vietnamese, so he's half Vietnamese, half black, and his mom was a refugee from the Vietnam War that came over here, and she's actually deaf, so she doesn't have any family here.
Absolutely none.
Yeah.
No, virtually no family since she came out here at 18. Yeah.
And so she came out when she was 18. She wouldn't even be able to recognize family if she had it still in Vietnam.
Absolutely not.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So all the family stuff that you're dealing with is only with your father's side.
Father's side, yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
I know, dude. Shit's mad crazy. It's like no Hallmark moments, man. There's no.
You know, I never actually asked you this. What do you identify more with, being an Asian American or a Black American? Weird, huh?
It's very weird, man. I can't really like identify with either
or.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like in a nebulous space then.
Yeah, I just see myself as Khalif or whatever people call me.
That's interesting because I feel like most of the mixed homies that I know that are half black, they always identify with their black side.
Yeah, well, for sure, because I have my black family and they're teaching me roots. They're taking me out to like the Martin Luther King parade and take me out to like exhibits and shit. And like,
but you have both though.
But I have both, yeah. But I have, as far as my education, like my dad was like, you should read, or watch Apocalypse Now, or you watch the Vietnam War on PBS, blah blah blah. Like he didn't really take the time to really educate me.
Yeah,
and I don't know.
Yeah. But your dad speaks Vietnamese, which is so fucking wild.
Which is bizarre. Yeah, he's just anything for the nookie, man.
Say something about this. The only way I'm gonna get this pussy if I learn how to speak Vietnamese. Yo, to your mom, hello. It's like, she's like, you're not speaking Vietnamese. You're just doing a Vietnamese accent, dude. Would you like to come to me later? Maybe come talk to me.
That'd be so funny. Like my dad, he doesn't even have like that accent. It's like because my mom taught me in her deaf tone way of Vietnamese. Like if I spoke to a Vietnamese person, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you saying?" Like if I say like, I was about to say something I said a lot, but it was really bad. Say like Gong Li Wu Mai. Like literally I'm saying kid goes home tomorrow. Yeah. Or what I'm trying to say is I'll be home tomorrow. Yeah. You know, I literally like it's very block. Yeah. Yeah. And it fills out to an entire sentence with my mom. Yeah. Yeah. So that we have our own little special language and shit.
Oh, because it's a mix of Vietnamese and her totally what she says.
Right, totally.
Oh, that's so fascinating.
Yeah, because when you hear a deaf person, they're just like it's off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she taught me that way and it doesn't really serve me.
That's interesting, dude. So you wouldn't be able to understand Vietnamese when somebody speaks Vietnamese to you because it's based on what your mom knows.
Yeah, if you were to pitch it down, I might catch a few words.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. But your dad can speak and understand regular Vietnamese, though. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Do you still hear your dad speak Vietnamese to your mom?
Yeah, but I'm starting to think because he doesn't practice it as much as he did back then when I was younger, like going back to Westminster and like having more Vietnamese friends and Vietnamese family friends. Like he's constantly talking to my mom, which is very limited. Yeah. So when I hear them talk, it's very just basic as fuck. Huh. It's not deep at all. Yeah. Yeah.
That's so interesting.
So he's starting to sound like my mom.
Oh, like his Vietnamese is starting to go into your Vietnamese.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Holy shit. Mm-hmm. What in the fucking world, man? See, that's the thing that I feel like that's a good thing you're an actor because you have so many things to pull from. Yeah. Kind of sucks, but it's kind of dope at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, you know, when you get in these characters and shit, you're like, oh, I could relate. Yeah. And shit, but I'm just trying to make it relevant for people to try to understand. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, man. All holidays are like that for you. I went back to Sacramento like I always do. The interesting thing is every time I go back to Sacramento, I always sleep like 14 hours. 14, 15 hours. Easy.
It's quiet out there,
It's quiet, man. You went. I took you there for
Thanksgiving. Man. It was quiet, dude.
Yeah. It's cold as fuck.
It's quiet. It's like that just at home and like you hear the parents or whatever cooking.
Yep. Wake up, there's food on the table.
There's food on the table. Shit, I'm sleeping in bed, baby. I ain't gotta be worried about no breakfast.
Yeah. It's nice, man. I think like this is actually the first time I went back to Sacramento and I didn't fight with my parents.
Oh shit!
I usually always fight with them, and I didn't fight with them about shit.
What'd you fight about last time? Oh, when she like burnt all your shit and like you're looking for memories and shit.
Oh yeah. What are
you looking for again?
I can't remember. But
journals and shit and photo books.
Oh no, I was looking for my old clothes, my jackets, man.
Right.
Like all my fucking old vintage ass like NFL like. Clothes and shit because we shoot a lot of sketches and I was like, yo, this would be dope to have to do
throwback or something.
To have like this retro shit. And then my mom was like, oh, I threw all that stuff away. I was like, hold on a second, man. What? You just go casually bring up that you just threw it away. And I specifically told her not to. I specifically told her, don't touch my stuff until I come back and I'll take it. Right. And I goes, why'd you throw it away? She goes, I saved some stuff. What is that response? And how did you know which stuff to save? Right. She goes, I just threw it all away. She does that shit, dude. She throws away everything that I care about. She throws away everything that I care about. I remember going back once to the house because I was looking for my old like Taekwondo stuff when I was a kid. And I went back and I saw my mom literally taking it out of the garage and throwing it into the dumpster. And I was like, why are you throwing it away? Like, I'm a little kid. I'm like, why are you throwing it away? She goes, you're not going to use it. It's taking up space. Boom. Trophies. God. Boom. Throws it away. They don't give a fuck about memories, dude. It's about utility. Right.
space.
I mean, other than photos, because my dad took a lot of photos of us when we were kids, but you could tell who was the favorite kid and who wasn't because my photo album is like straight up like a stack of papers, like 10 papers thick. And then my brother has like 6 photo books of him just being a 2-year-old.
Oh my God.
And then I got one fucking measly ass thin little photo book that's ages from 1 to 10.
It is like spread out.
Yeah, it's all spread out and shit.
Falling out.
All the photos are out of focus.
There's no plastic over it. It's just like thrown in there and shit.
It's like pictures of Gabo.
It's like, oh shit. Whoops.
It's not even me in there. I'm like, who the fuck is this, man? How was Gabo? Gabo became a doctor. We like him.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit, dude.
He did it right.
Do you have a lot of photos of your family?
Nah, man. My dad didn't.
He didn't take any photos?
Not really.
This fool didn't teach you how to read. This fool.
Photos. I don't know if I exist, man. I don't know how I got here.
Your dad didn't care about you reading, didn't care about your education, but he taught you how to play ball, though.
Yeah, you did.
You got to play semi-pro.
Semi-pro. That's right. That's right.
That's a crazy experience, though, just being a semi-pro basketball player. Like, you were living the life I wanted to live.
Really?
I wanted to be a ball player, but I sucked. I absolutely sucked. I didn't play with good people.
Did it matter what kind of ball? Like, you just wanted to ball, like, in a league. And like be on a team and like travel around.
I just wasn't good enough. Like I just, number one, I played with a bunch of ghetto ass people. So half the time we would carry the ball. Yeah. We tried to do all this weird and one shit. Also I was like 240 pounds.
That's funny.
Yep. I wanted to be like, what was
Cadillac.
his name? Cadillac. I wanted to be like Cadillac. Super bad. I was like, yo, if that fat motherfucker can do it, I could do it too. Rest in peace, Cadillac. You were fat as fuck.
Did you ball with like a white shirt? Like one of those like practice jerseys on, and then like goggles and like wristbands.
No, I didn't do all the goggles and shit though, man. I had to wear goggles because I had like -10, -11 vision. That was just because my vision was poor. It wasn't because I was trying to be dope. But I used to play ball, and I remember when the fucking headbands were dope and shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was like, I need this because if I put a headband on, I'm a sink like these threes. Like it had anything to do with anything.
Did you ever wear a headband for like school pictures?
No, I don't think we were allowed to.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my school was super strict
damn.
about stuff like that. I think like anything that was considered that was going to be like quote unquote gang related, like you weren't allowed to have
that was considered gang related.
Yeah, I think like headbands weren't allowed. If I'm remembering correctly, I'm not sure. I might be wrong though, but I didn't do any of that shit though. Like I think if I did that, I'd probably get beat up.
Yeah,
because I was pretty like. I was just like a geeky ass kid, dude. Just super geeky. Just I don't know if I kept to myself. I was always loud and shit, but dweeby little glasses. I used to wear fucking baby blue fucking and one South Pole t-shirts and shit,
dude.
Yep.
Damn.
I had a Sean John fucking thick ass denim jeans.
Were you all about that KP pride?
No, we didn't have that. I didn't have that KP pride shit. Well, I listened to like Korean music and shit.
Thug Life, Tupac.
Oh, I was all about Tupac, dude.
Thug Life.
I used to practice putting up the West Side Side without having to touch my fingers.
What? What do you mean not touch your fingers?
Because like before,
like
when I was
these two fingers right here.
Yeah.
Like don't make these two touch.
No, I was trying to do it without.
Like manually doing that shit.
Exactly. So I had to do it manually. And I would practice every day.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I'd be like this. I'm like, yo, you ain't a real thug unless you do it without it, cuz.
So what you doing, octopus?
I remember I would practice in the mirror shit.
This guy got polio.
When I was a kid, I would practice in the mirror shit. I'm like, okay, when you see your friends later at school, you'll throw it up.
Wiener snitcher.
Bow. But I couldn't do it at the time, so I'd do this, and I'd go. Yo, that West Coast, East Coast shit was real, dude, as a kid. Everybody was about that, dude.
Yeah, man.
People don't know. Like, when it was all that, like, Biggie and Tupac shit, I remember it was big. My parents used to sell everything so my parents owned a beauty supply store. And, like, that was during the time, like, chains were big. Like, everybody would have had a fake gold chain or
studs, earrings, all that shit.
Like, so they would have that. And my parents would also sell pictures.
Yep.
You know those ghetto ass swap meet pictures, right?
Hell yeah,
you know
dude.
exactly what I'm talking
exactly.
about.
So you go use like the catalogs and shit.
Yeah.
Or you like it's in the slot and you pull that shit up.
Yo, so my
I want the
parents
16.
My parents would sell that shit. So
that's hilarious.
They had a POC. They used to sell a bunch of POC posters that were like lined up in gold, the gold frames.
Oh, sick.
So I had a bunch of POC posters on my wall. POC, and my parents didn't know who the fuck these people were. I just know that I would ask if I could have them.
Right.
So they would have that. They would have Jordan, whatever, anything that was popular at the time. So I would have Jordan and POC all over my fucking wall. And on the other side, it was like K-pop groups.
HOT and shit.
But it was the girls though. So I would
shit.
have like groups like SES, Finkel, Baby Vox. So I would have their posters all up on my other side of the
contrast.
wall. Yep. And the other side, I have a bunch of ghetto ass black dudes looking at them. Like they were trying to fuck them. Yeah, that was a weird time in my life though. Like I think like during that time, that was like when you're trying to figure out who you are, and so you're just trying to be a little bit of everybody. And I wasn't really ashamed of it either. Like I was raised as a Korean American. I only spoke Korean in the house, but the outside influences that I did have also seeped in. So it was just like I had to switch back and forth.
Yeah.
I think that became a issue for me when I got older because people were trying to make me choose who I had to be.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Right? So they're like, "Who are you?" Like, "Yo, you're not." It's like, you're not black. You can't speak like that.
Yeah.
Which people don't even understand, by the way. When you guys hear me speaking, obviously you have not grown up around black people. If you think that I speak in like a quote unquote hood black way, because I'm not. I'm a fucking square. I'm not. I am 100%. I'm a square. If that means that you did not grow up in an area where people spoke like this. So if you think that this is like a ghetto way of speaking, that you have not hung around hood ass people.
Shit, yeah.
You have not. So that's why, you know, how I speak is developed the way it is because
Yeah, it's just a product of your environment.
yeah, it's just a little mix of both. You know, and then as I got older, I tried to get rid of it because it wasn't very good in getting jobs. You know, you can't come into a job. It's like, yo, what's up, homie?
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
It's it's like the slang and this little lazy, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta be sprite and very professional. Being professional, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Being
you know,
white.
so recently we actually watched a film called Blind Spotting, and he's been trying to get me to watch it for a
Yeah,
while.
you know what I'm saying? Check out the merch.
Oh, you got the merch, dude?
Boy, I didn't even know I had it on, baby.
Oh, what the
you
fuck?
see, Nick? What you see?
I see a tree.
Damn, you smart.
But then I see the ladies about to kiss each other.
I see.
The lady on the right is a white lady, and the lady on the left is a 40-year-old Vietnamese lady.
You progressive, bro.
Yep, that's what I see, dude.
Yeah.
And they about to kiss.
Blind spot.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
Blind Spotting, though, if you guys haven't seen it, is an amazing, amazing film.
Yep.
Like, I'm surprised I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, Barack Obama's top 10, baby.
Look at that. Barack Obama, dude. Our roommate Ray hates the film. No, I'm fucking kidding. No, but Blind Spotting is really dope. Who's the director?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man, I don't know, but I know Raphael.
Ray, who's the director for Blind Spotting?
He has a 3 parts. Carlos.
Oh, yeah.
Carlos Sandoval. So
Yo, what's up with that?
no, but did an amazing job.
Yeah, man.
I think like number one, the acting was fucking killer.
Dope.
It amazing. They really grabbed the essence of the Bay. Yo, if you're a Bay Area person, you'll completely understand this film.
You have to, man.
Yeah, if you're anywhere from NorCal, Sacramento, Bay Area, the Valley, whatever, you will understand this film. Specifically because for me, when I watched this film, I don't want to spoil it for you guys if you haven't seen it, but how I connected with it was cultural identity. It hit that note so hard, and it represented the very unique existence that the Bay Area has, specifically with Black culture,
Yep.
that a lot of people don't understand. Like, if you guys watch that film, you will understand me a little bit better, and it won't seem so foreign to you. And that was a film that I watched that I was like, yo, where was this film at like fucking 7 to 8 years ago when I was just starting YouTube, where people didn't understand where I came from. People from Sacramento, they didn't question it. People from the Bay Area didn't question it.
Right.
But anybody outside of like California or even sometimes in LA, they just didn't understand. They're like, why is an Asian person speaking like that? They don't understand because they think that an Asian person should stay in their
Fits
lane.
in that lane, yeah.
This is the lane that you stay in, right? You're supposed to be that bookworm. You're supposed to be this dude that speaks a certain way. And they just never saw an Asian person like that. I mean, there was a lot of people that were doing it already, and they were getting flack for it, like Tim. Like Tim, back in the day when he was starting up his YouTube, like he used to get crazy flack for that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, why you, like, at the time, cultural appropriation wasn't the big term, but that's basically what they were saying.
Right.
Because he's Timothy De La Ghetto from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Right.
You know, why you
Look at this guy jacking. Swagger jacking and
you know
stuff.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But I absolutely love that film. It was probably one of the better films I've seen next to Gook.
Pretty much was good.
Yeah, man. What'd you like about the film so much?
And I loved just the way it attacked race and attacked gentrification.
Yeah.
That's just something about, you hear this new thing like hipster and you hear breakdowns and like for acting and just like, what that means. Like now hipsters like bleeding over to being like the Silicon Valley, like tech guys. Like, it's like, it's constantly in flux and it's weird. And just, being Black and like finding my identity, just me being a chameleon. Yeah. Like I'm in, going to my aunt's house next to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. And I gotta like, what's up, nigga? Like, what's up, cuz? Like, what's up, baby? What's up, Battle Cat? Like, is Snoop Dogg gonna come over? Like, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing right now? Like, I'm just trying to blend in, and I go back here to, Long Beach or Lakewood or go to, Whitney High School where all of my best friends are Korean. It's like 90% Asian. Yeah. Like, I'm the hooligan. Yeah. But I'm not hey, what's up, hooligan? Like, I'm just like, oh, he's like the Black guy. Like, I'm not it's such a weird gray area that I find myself subconsciously doing. Yeah. And I think it's just like...
I mean, I tend to do that too, though, like straight up. But when I go back to Sacramento, the slang comes out big. Right. I think it's just because that's when I grew up and I was really comfortable with that. And, when I started going to college, I think a lot of people maybe feel ashamed of maybe not so much. They were trying to do it on purpose. I don't really blame them for that. But it wasn't something that they were used to, and they made me feel uncomfortable for it. Like they made me feel uncomfortable being myself, right? So if I use slang, it just been, it was a little weird. You know what I mean? And the great thing that film did for me, especially when I watched it, was it kind of like, you don't really know, especially in America, if you're not American, what it is to be a Black male or female in this country. And what I saw that was that there was a very specific scene in there where there was jealousy on one person's part because he grew up as a white dude in East Oakland, very hood ass area, yay area, whatever. And he was envious of him because he goes, yo, you get to be that hood dude and nobody questions your fucking street cred. But because I'm a white boy and this place is becoming a tech industry where a lot of white dudes are front, like they,
destroying these homes.
Yeah, destroying these homes and shit. They think I'm a part of them, but I grew up just like you. Right. But the flip of that is, the funny thing is, I'm the straight dude, but because I'm a Black man, cops are out looking for me. Right. But they're not looking for you, and you're the one with the gun. You're the one with everything. But when they look at you, they just see a regular white dude. But I'm the guy that's not causing trouble. But they expect to see the gun on me. They expect to see the mischief in me. And so it was like two people that didn't really understand each other's situation, and it was envy. Right. Envy and kind of like, yo, you don't know what it's like to be me. And they were both saying it to each other. They couldn't see that story. Yeah. And it was fascinating because I feel like that's a film that a lot of people should watch if they don't understand that situation.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
Yeah, I think it's a required watch, man. It's so educational just to understand. Yeah,
it's fun too. It's super funny. The like it's visually it's amazing too. Super symbolic, man. I probably one of my top 10 films of all time now. Oh shit! Because it hit me. It hit me really hard. Damn. It reminded me too when I was telling you this earlier, when I was in Sacramento. If you guys go on my Instagram, there's a picture of me and my best friend Gabo, which you guys have seen in old videos. Gabo now is, I think he's in his last year of his residency, and then he's going to be a full-fledged family doctor, right? Super proud of that boy. That's my best friend. Dope. And in that, it was like a family photo, right? So it was me, it was Gitego, and it was DeHero, and oh shit, I'm going blank. Edwin. So in that photo, you have me with 4 Black males, right? And that's, if you look at some of the comments, that's all people saw. They saw me, 4 Black males. When I took that photo saying, yo, this is my family, right? And I took that photo thinking, I'm super proud of these dudes.
Right.
Right? So I just met Edwin, but Edwin is on his path to becoming a neurosurgeon. Fucking amazing, dude. I just met this guy, but that's like Gobble's boy. I met him, super cool dude, a fucking neurosurgeon. I see my best friend who grew up in the same situation as me, didn't grow up with a lot of money, albeit we didn't grow in the best parts of Sacramento, South Sacramento, and he's becoming a family doctor, right? Amazing. And we have fucking Gitego, and we also have the hero, right? Their mom is actually the ambassador for Rwanda. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at this photo super proud. And there was a comment, and mind you, I'm not knocking this dude for writing this stuff, but it's a reflection of how people see black males in this country. And it didn't really hit me until I saw that photo, because what he wrote as a joke, and like I said, dude, like I completely get what you're coming from. I'm not really shitting on you, but he wrote, "Oh, is this a picture for David to post his street cred?" I was like, street cred? What the fuck? What are you fucking talking about? I was like, oh, it's because you looked at 4 black dudes and me, and you thought I was using that as a vice to say, oh, I'm part of the hood.
Right.
When the funny thing was, the purpose of this photo was, I'm proud of this. Like this, we're from Sacramento and we came up. Like, look at us.
Right.
It wasn't a nice bar. None of us are dressed. We don't got like grills in our mouth or some shit. We're not like posing or nothing.
Yeah.
It's all smiling. We're dressed nice, and we're just standing there. And a lot of people were like, and that comment kind of like, it hit a note in my head.
That is so crazy, because I remember that photo. It's like no chains, no gold, no
Nothing.
grills, no nothing. It's just literally skin color.
Yeah, it was skin color, and that's what he saw. And he
it.
was like, "That's your street cred photo." I wrote back. I was like, "One's a family doctor, and the other one's a neurosurgeon, so no." You know,
Right.
And it was disappointing, only because like I feel like in this generation, like if somebody said something like that about, he's an Asian dude, if somebody said that about somebody who was Asian, you'd probably be up in arms about it. You know, and it also goes on to another level where people talk about sometimes how Asian Americans have a little bit of apathy when it comes to color situations, and they choose when they can and can't be a part of something. And that was, I agree and disagree with that sometimes, but whoever that person was, that's what they're talking about right there.
Yeah.
It's like you say a person of color when it benefits you, but you just said the white racist comment. Right there. And that shit blew my mind, man. I was like, oh shit. Because I when I heard that, I didn't get it. I used to get upset about that. What are these people talking about? What are people talking about? And that's what they're talking about.
That's crazy.
You could say that racially insensitive comment, and it's cool because you're Asian or a person of color when you choose to be. And that's what that was. And like I said, I'm not shitting on you, dude. I'm pretty sure you just, said it because that was the thing to do. Right. Whatever. But it was a aha moment for me,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's... And you've probably seen that happen so many more times before that.
Yeah.
You just didn't even know it until now. It's just people say they want to be woke. It's like, okay, let's get deep in it. Like, let's see how deep you want to get about this wokeness. And then you see that situation, or you see like the selectiveness of it, or not really truly understanding the history. Just like really getting to know the person. Like, why would you say that in the first place?
It makes
why
me
say
wonder.
that? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
why?
do you want... And I noticed on social media, like a lot of people want to be the first person to mention something, and make it hot, and make tons of people to like it, so that it'll be the first comment to pop up. It's just you want to say something. That's the first thing you want to say is like, oh, this is how he gets a street cred, And like, what are you trying to get out of that?
Because there was the comments that made sense, like, yo, David's invited to the cookout. Like that's mad positive. That makes sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when he said street cred, I was like, yeah, that's not it, man. Like that's not it. And it kind of like made me feel bad about the photo, because the photo was to show how proud I am of us as people. And I think like that's the blessing that I had growing up in Sacramento, California, and how diverse it was, because we all see color. We can't deny that shit. I see fucking color all the time. You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing. I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just how we deal with it and how we choose to treat people when you see that color is a different story. I love people's different cultures, and I don't want people to mesh completely like that, because I want people to have their individual identity.
Right.
And you could be celebrated for it, and that's what I like. But Sacramento does that really well, and I kind of realized that if that person's not from California, maybe that's why you said it. But it didn't. I'm not sure if it was offensive. It was very disappointing. That's what it was. So I'm not blaming the guy for it. It's just more like, I wonder what you saw in that photo that made you say street, besides that there was 4 black dudes. And I'm being crude about it, but that's really what it is. You saw 4 black dudes and you said, oh, this dude's trying to, I guess this is a street cred photo. But what about that photo? Was like that?
Right.
And that's all I can think
It
about.
can't just be a photo.
Yeah. It's one of those things, man.
Fuck.
Because I feel like for you too, just because people look at you and they're just going to say that you're black.
You know what's funny? It's funny when people are like, yeah, you're black. It's like, oh shit, really? Like, you got that? What do you get? It's like, yeah, I can totally tell by your hair. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. But when I see myself, I don't see Asian. I don't see black. I just don't see anything. So but when I get surprised when people tell me, I'm like, oh yeah, I know you're black. You're like, just the way you are. It's like, what? How am I? Like, what does that even mean? Because the umbrella is so, like going back to like family, like being black and trying to be a chameleon and hang out with my cousin in LA. When my cousins from Atlanta come out, they're like, oh, you should come down to Atlanta and, we'll cook you some real food. It's like, okay, cool. I'll get down with that. It's like, what you know about food? It's like, shit, I'll get down with like, pig feet. It's like, pig feet? It's like now it's a different layer of black. It's like, okay, now I got to be that kind of black. Like, why can't it just be this?
But you'll see some shit too. Like we'll be hanging out, right? Mm-hmm. And then let's say we're at the gym and some shit, right? And some dude will come up to you. They're like, yo, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Whatever. And they tell me, how you doing? they switch it up real quick.
Yeah, Pootie Tang.
Yeah, but like Pootie Tang. When Pootie Tang was talking to you.
Pootie Tang was crazy.
There's this dude at the gym. He just looked like Pootie Tang.
Good Lord.
I was yoked. But the way he was talking to you and the way he would talk to me was way different, right?
It was way different.
Because he had that, whatever that black
it's like that Obama, like the Obama thing.
Yeah.
Like him going through the White House and like.
Yeah, it's that Key and Peele sketch.
Hi. Hey.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, man.
Mariel says that too about me when so
does that bother you?
It doesn't bother me because she's right. Like she sees that in me where she goes, the way you speak to white people and the way you speak to like black people and Mexican people are way different.
Yeah.
I said, what do you mean? And she was like, well, when you speak to a white person, you're not as colorful. She was like, you don't have as much energy.
Vanilla, you're
very vanilla. Like, yes, thank you very much. And it was like, so at her apartment complex, the gate people, the people who let you in, I think a majority of them are black women, right? And I grew up in a beauty supply store, so that's my realm. You know what I mean? I grew up talking to black women my whole life. If anything else, I don't have a black male's accent. I have a black female's accent. Like that's my shit. You know what I mean? So I come in and whatever. I go, what's up? How you doing? How you doing today? You look real good. Whatever. Just chopping it up. And she noticed that, and she goes, how come you talk like that around them? I was like, what do you mean? And I didn't catch myself doing it, but it's just, that's the realm that I'm used to.
You're comfortable.
Because I grew up in a black beauty supply store. Right. 80% of that clientele were black women. Right. So that's how I connected. That's how we speak. We chop it up. We have a good time. And I catch myself doing that all the time too, though.
Yeah.
You kind of go to what you're used to connecting to.
Yeah, totally. I mean, you see that wig, you see you see the nails. You're like, oh, I know this kind of person.
Yeah, I know this. I know what's up.
I know. So yeah,
we were at so I went to a holiday party. Same shit. See a white people. I found one black dude. Talked to him all night. Talked to him all night. I felt comfortable. He was cool. We could just chop it up, whatever, and it was easy because that was just the.
Well, maybe because you're only two POCs there.
Probably too. I mean, there was Asian people and stuff too, but they were not the Asian people that I grew up with. They were like Asian tech geek, which they're really cool too. I like them. They're super nice people, but we don't connect. Yeah. They don't have that stank that I'm used to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this ain't all serious.
Yeah.
It sounds serious. You're trying to impress people.
Yeah, it was kind of random. And then Mariel was like, she even said to, she goes, of course, the one black person you would find, you would connect with him the most.
Right.
And I was like, he was just easy to talk to.
Yeah. It's the thing.
Yeah.
Totally a thing, man.
Even Gabo was like, he goes, the one person that you would feel, you would replace me with one black man. And it was you.
That's true.
I was like, hey, man, this is what I'm used to, man. It's my comfort zone.
Yeah, man. It ain't that serious, bro.
Yeah.
It's not that serious, man.
Well, you guys, we're going to wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
So you can find Khalif Boyd at Instagram.
On the Instagrams at Khalif Boyd. That's it.
And you're going to see him on movies. He's an actor. You're going to see him in a lot of shit, dude.
Yeah, man.
2019 year.
2019. That's it. I'm feeling fine. 2009.
That's right.
Sounds like a fucking like high school. Like, what class are you from? 2005.
All right.